could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
Believe it.
The Uncivil War podcast with me, Karma, a.k.a. Karma Chameleon.
Okay.
A.k.a. Karma Donis.
Okay.
A.k.a. Karma Kazi. A.k.a. Karma Sutra, depending on how I feel.
Where?
And you know this guy over here.
D-Trill.
No introductions needed.
D-Trill. D-Trill. How you doing?
Hey.
Man, man, we always say we got a special guest, but let me tell you something, man. I've been knowing this man for as long as I can remember knowing people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like there has not have been a time.
How long have you known him, man?
Man, I was a baby.
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, all your life.
I was a baby. I was in the second grade when I met this man for the very first time, man. And there has not been a time when I have not known this dude. We talking about T.R.O.Y. We talking about Todd Franklin, however you want to put that thing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Rapper, entrepreneur.
Yeah, CEO, entrepreneur, writer. You know what I'm saying?
Social, mental, collaborates with whatever, like you coming up with all kinds of like ideas, all kinds of like you know what I'm saying? Like coming up with all kinds of notions. There's never been a time when this man has not been thinking. There's never not been a time when this man has not been on it. I'm blessed to have this guy here. All of the years that I've had, knowing this guy, he's still here with us.
Yes.
And he ain't on no bullshit.
Praise Jah.
Praise Jah, cuz.
Hey.
Put us on, man. Talk to us. What's good with you?
Let the people know who you are, man. He gave you that super intro. You know what I'm saying?
Normally doing the intro, I normally be on my phone.
Well, you know what? Man, it's a pleasure.
Who is T.R.O.Y?
Who is T.R.O.Y, man?
Man, sometimes I try to figure it out myself. Man, I'm talking about I like to let people know that I'm the calm before the storm. You feel me?
Okay.
I mean,
you better believe it.
You talking about man, ATL finest, man.
I hear you.
Perry Home finest.
Okay.
I'm talking about 1197 Cary Drive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm talking about
L.A. has some. He reacted to that.
Man.
He felt that.
Man, I'm talking about. I'm talking about, bruh. We done been through it all.
Yeah. Came out that shit.
I mean, you talking about before T.R.O.Y.
Yeah.
Todd Franklin.
Franklin.
Talking about, man, the Black Ghost.
Wow. Black Ghost.
The Black Ghost on the motherfucker.
The Black Ghost.
So no.
Bro, I'm talking about all of that, man. I mean, man, we came up when we from the era. Man, I'm talking about we from the era that these niggas can't fuck with. The dope hit. My community gone, block after block lit. Right. The government put out drones.
Wow.
Big brother off the rip. I'm just saying, man, keep praying if you're looking for God. He right here. Ooh. I'm stacking Todd Franklin's.
Why you gotta tell them folks, man? Them folks sleep, boy. I hope they woke up. I hope they woke up. Because if it go all the way
man,
down.
I'm talking about the Duke of Earl.
The full Duke. What? A full Duke, boy.
Man.
Shit.
But look, man, check this out, man. You know, what I want to know is, man, like, everybody in here, every day, we go through whatever. Somebody always throwing a dart at us. This whole society is just kind of like designed for us to have to like duck and dodge and do, like how you make it to the other side every day, man? What's your remedy to make it to the other side unblemished every day, bro?
It ain't but one way you can, bro. You got to have a higher power. The anointing on you. You got to have favor. Because,
How you gain that?
Oh, man. First you got to, Well, me personally, I'm saying me. I'm when you ask me, I'm giving my experience. You know, I mean, they can take notes if they want to.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Right.
I take them to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 and 5.
Oh,
and acknowledge
what?
the Most High when He wakes me up. First,
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
you know, and then I meditate and I figure out what's my instructions for today. I'm talking about
His
before we-
instructions.
Yes.
With a K.
His
Yeah,
instructions. I'm
instructions,
feeling you. I'm feeling you on
Yeah.
that.
How we servants of the
felt
Most
that.
High.
Yeah.
I
So
felt
I'm
that.
talking about instructions from the divine.
Right.
No doubt.
And I'm talking about ain't no telephone talking.
Yeah.
Ain't no answering no door. Don't bother me. I'm talking about once I got to step foot out that bed and embrace the Most High, then I set my foot up on a rock and go about my daily day.
Okay.
T, you know what? So you struck a chord with me because I meditate every single day, right? I wanted to get right into the music with you, but I feel how you feel you were led to, set it off this way. So
Absolutely.
let me talk about this first. So your meditation, man, you meditate every day, right?
Absolutely.
Do it in the morning and evening, or you just do it in the morning?
Well, to be honest, my day job is a bus operator, so sometimes I don't have time to hit it at a certain time. But as long as you hit it,
Yep.
you still committed.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I don't want to be all over the place with this.
Okay.
Now it makes sense because I saw that Cujo Goody video, and you was the bus driver in the video. I was like, yo, that's real.
hella
First of all, that video was fire. I love the video.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Because, there's people that spend like $1 million on their budget, 500,000 on their budget. Yo, the lower budget videos be the ones that
Really hit the
really
hardest.
hit you. And
they
really,
seem more intimate.
They tell a great story.
They tell a better story.
I saw you in the video. I was like, yo, I nodded. I was like, yo, hats off to my dude, man, because that I love that video. I love the song, and I love the track that you got with Cujo.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, bro.
That track is that track is strong. You know what I'm saying? I liked your verse on it. Cujo, he's that's a legend.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? He's a legend.
He's
Let's just say it.
He's the truth.
He's
He's
the
more
truth.
than what people know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
think people know.
Yeah,
I think
you're
people
right.
know.
You're right. They do. I'm gonna go
I think
ahead and
people
agree
know.
with that. They do.
Yo, before we hop too far into Cujo, and I said what was it, 2 episodes back? I definitely want him on. I want him sitting in this chair. He's definitely my favorite Goody. No question about that. I've always said that.
Yeah,
even when it was
that's a fact.
Truth, bro.
Even when it was like in the early Goody Mob days, I was like, I like Cujo, But man, I want to say something about this dude. Look, when I actually met this guy in the 2nd grade, and when he decided he was gonna do what he was gonna do, let me tell you something, man. We all did what he does. We rap. All of us rap. Everybody in this room rapped. You know what I'm saying? It's almost just kind of like a rite of passage for black men. It's almost just kind of like every black.
I mean, it felt like it, right?
Like everybody, like you would line up 10 dudes and 7 of them can rap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you the difference, man. And I can actually say this about LA too. Man, this guy started out, man, he had, he's been through a million situations in his journey, man. I remember when he first started out when he was in high school, he had like another guy he used to rap with, a partner or whatever.
Yeah,
Let him tell it.
Jay.
Right. No. I'm saying it for a reason.
He's dropping science.
What I'm saying is this. The one thing he never did that I know I did, and I'm going to speak for myself, and no matter how good I was, I stopped.
Yeah.
This man never stopped.
Right.
And I'm talking about capital Never. Never stopped. Capital. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something to be said about that. So my next question to you is, fam, why you never stopped? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause let me tell you something, man. What happens with rap, man, like, if you don't become Jay-Z in 2 years, and a lot of people just be like, oh, man, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, you never, like, there was never anything that made you be like, I ain't doing this no more. Every time I ever caught up with you, reached back, you was still on it. You know, you in Peru selling CDs. You know what I'm saying? You doing guest spots all out the country and this, that, and the other. Like, tell me, what's the motivation for that, man? What's the motivation for that, big dog?
And the last track I heard from you was fire, so you know it ain't.
Like the skills are declining. You know what I'm saying?
I can't be like, yo, you should have stopped.
Right.
The shit I heard was fire. When we was listening to it, out in the parking lot was fire.
Sure enough, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. The method to my man is stress reliever.
Okay,
relieve stress like a motherfucker.
Right.
I mean, serious, bro. Like, I mean, like he said, I done been through a million things, man. I didn't have no guidance from my father. He ran out on me, you know, at an early age, and you know, we grew up rough, man. We grew up, you know, I mean, I don't want to put everything out there, but you know, we grew up in like I said, the crack era.
Whatever you feel like putting out, man,
this is play for it.
Yeah, man. Like I
this is
grew
therapy
up,
for us.
Part of my youth growing up, you know, I had to, you know, when my mom, them father, them got on drugs, I had to stay with my uncle. We was like in you know, a crack house, hit house. They call it the hit house.
Right.
And it was my uncle's house, so you know, you can't tell him what to do because shit, you need somewhere to stay.
Right.
So, you know, we had the back room, so he did try to keep us isolated from seeing it, but eventually you gonna see it.
Right.
Wow.
You can't hide that. So the thing is, my method to my madness was to block everything out.
Right.
And I discovered at a young age, you know, that God had gave me a gift. You know, but I didn't look at it like that back then. Right. I just looked at it like something that I was good at doing that helped. You know, when you're a kid, you trying to find something to do to get into.
Yes.
And I found out that doing that, like we used to, I had a friend that turned me on, but it wasn't rap back then. It was like beatboxing. You remember CJ?
Yeah, I remember him.
CJ was the guy that got me started.
He passed.
Yeah, you remember General killed him.
Yeah, man.
They were shooting the gun and stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing,
that's Alton cousin.
Okay.
You think I'm gone, but I'm still here.
He said, you think I'm gone.
You thought I was gone. You thought I moved to Sandy Springs, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, I didn't. I stayed. My mind stayed. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Got him.
So check this out. I used to be around CJ. You know, we used to run in the creek and play and all that. And he used to be doing this shit with his mouth and all that old crazy weird shit, right?
Right.
And I thought it was weird. And then I started doing it. And that shit was, I mean, excuse me, I don't mean to curse.
Hey, no, this is what you doing.
Man, you can say
Everything.
My bad. You know, I got a little cold side, so I be trying to, you know.
Nah.
But,
however you feel, man, express yourself.
Well, I'm just going to give it to you, man, raw. Yeah. So, like, CJ was on that shit and it would fly like all the little
I remember
chicks.
CJ doing that shit. Yeah, man. We was in mid-actor class.
And he had that shit.
Yeah.
You know, CJ had that shit.
Yeah.
And I picked up on it.
Right.
And I was like, damn, man, because, you know, I saw how the women, the young chick, you know, we little young female, they all on CJ, and CJ had that fly swag, you know, his style was fly.
You're right.
You know, country nigga.
Yeah.
You know, because he was from Kentucky. He moved to Perry home with us. And he was fly, yo. He was a young cat. He had them little young Perry home chicks all on him. And he was doing all this little shit with his mouth and making little noises and shit.
Right.
But it was fly, though.
Right,
no bullshit.
You're right.
He was making little noise.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn. It's like, cuckoo. Yeah. But when I was hanging around him, I started picking up on that.
Right.
You know, and I already was making little noises and stuff too, but I wasn't doing it like him.
Right.
And then I discovered rhythm.
There it is.
Rhythm. Because my grandmother used to take me to church with her because I was part raised by my grandmother. So when, like I said, before we moved up to my Uncle David's house, I stayed with grandma for about a year.
Okay.
And grandma used to turn me out because she used to take me to church with her. And grandma had a pin in her hip and stuff. And we would go to church, and all of a sudden, grandma would go on stage, and because she played guitar.
Yeah.
And, sang all talk about Jesus. And she had it. Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. When I seen grandma turn that motherfucker out, that shit freaked me out. My mind I was stuck.
Wow.
That shit stuck on me, man. Man, did the same grandma I lived with.
Right.
Walking around there sweeping and cooking and hemming and I'm putting Bengay and shit on her feet. And she goes to the church and turn that bitch out.
Wow.
Right.
I ain't talking about no bullshit, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would have to see it.
Right.
I'm talking about, like, man, I'm gonna tell you something. One of the hardest things as an artist is to get people to get into your music.
Yeah.
Like when they don't know your music.
Don't we know?
You talking about
know that.
From stress.
Yeah.
When you performing and motherfuckers ain't into your music,
We already
that do
know.
something to an artist.
We know.
So for you to not know, and like I say, I'm growing up, I'm watching grandma, and I see I ain't never seen grandma practice. Never.
Damn.
All I know, I live with her. We get up, eat breakfast. She cook dinner, clean up. I ain't never seen her rehearse. I ain't never seen her practice or nothing. I don't know if she was doing it when I would go to school, but I ain't never seen her.
Like magic.
It was that what I'm trying. That's what got stuck
like
in my
magic.
head. And all of a sudden, I seen her on program once. They used to have a convention.
Yeah.
And I seen her on program, bro. And I'm talking about this, my grandma. They like we at the house,
Right.
chilling.
So-
I seen her.
Do you think that inspired you to?
I'm finna tell you.
Yeah.
I see her go on stage. Keep in mind now, I'm at the house. I don't never see this. And she go on there. You talking about a convention? That be lit.
Yeah.
Man,
Right.
so she can't be no bullshit.
Right.
Man, I saw my grandma, man, with the pin in her hip. You know how they walk with the pin in her
Yeah.
Went on stage, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh my God. I think I'm finna be embarrassed. I think I'm finna goddamn be like,
Yeah. Right.
boy, she went up there.
She lit that motherfucker up.
Man, she went to playing that motherfucker, talk about Jesus and Jing Jing. You know how they set up.
Yeah.
Get that little good talk. She playing and singing.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like you say, the magic. That's what I've been
was
searching
like
for all
magic.
these years. That's why I can't stop, huh?
No doubt.
I got the magic now,
No doubt.
but
No
it took
doubt.
me 20 years.
How that translate into your first song though? You know, how did that translate? Because I know my early beginnings for me with rhythm was always listening to Prince albums.
Okay.
Like my brothers just play Prince and sun up, sundown, and I actually figure out that's how I learned song rhythm.
Oh wow.
I've actually, let me tell you something.
Really?
I've not heard anything but Prince. Since
Well, I know
I was
you're
like
huge. You're huge. We already know. We argued
well,
about
it's
this.
more than what you think. I always
I
just
know
say,
it's
yeah.
more than what I
So like, yeah, I always just be like,
I want to wait till he get through with me first because when I talk about this brother, boy, we ain't got there yet.
Man, listen.
this ain't about me though, dog.
But
Yeah, this about me. We, you together.
Before we even get into all of that, because this show is airing right before Mother's Day, so shout out to Grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Grandma.
She still
She passed.
she passed. So rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Shout out to all the
And
moms.
shout out to
Yeah,
all the.
man.
It's a Mother's Day edition of Uncivil War podcast. And that story you just told,
That was solid.
that
go right on.
I love that story, man.
That go right
I
along
love that
with,
story.
yeah.
And that's respect, man. Respect to your grandma.
I'm just blessed, man.
And I
to
see
see
how that
learn to know.
that was a huge influence on you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what was your first song? Like what was that process? What made you say, "Yo, I'm gonna pick up a mic and I'm gonna rap. This is what I want to do." For me, it was Sucker MC. I heard Sucker MC by Run DMC. I said, "Yeah, I want to rap." This song made me want to rap. It was Run DMC. Well, what about what was that an influence for you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I don't know if you remember, Aunt. We was at Archer, and we had that counselor. I don't forgot his name, and they had this Increase the Peace concert coming up. Remember, I was in the group with Johnny.
Yeah,
Johnson,
Johnny, yeah.
Lil J.
Increase the peace. Damn.
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, I remember Increase the Peace.
He came to me because I wouldn't
Why do I know that?
with no group. I was just solo. My thing was the pep rallies.
Yeah.
You know, I used to crank up that motherfucking pep rally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So somebody came and say, the counselor want to see you. So when I went to see him, I was like, what's up? He was like, man, I heard what you do and stuff. I said, man, I'm just playing around, bro. And he said, man, I got an event coming up that I want you to be involved with. He said, it's the new Increase the Peace concert at Georgia Dome. And it's a guy that goes here. I don't know him, but they say he rap too. And I want that's how we link.
Damn.
That's how we link,
knew that, bro.
From then.
Yeah, I never knew that.
You know, and I met it. I already knew him, but you know, because he was on some most. He was like he was dancing.
He was dancing and singing.
Yeah, and he used to. Matter of fact, I think he's some kin to Fabo, but he used to be like around Fabo and them. They dancing and singing and shit. You know that wasn't my thing. My thing was the street shit. You know, I'm street.
He said dancing and singing and shit.
That's. I mean, no disrespect to nobody,
Look,
but
no,
to me, that's back then. Not now though, because I'm grown and all. But back then, that was corny.
Right.
That was corny because we.
Yeah, we're from Archer, dog. Like if you was doing that shit, you was, I understood.
John, your ass.
Right.
Get John out of the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So we weren't doing no shit like that. But now it's a form of art. So, I mean, so I linked with him.
Mm-hmm.
We did the concert.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up, because we used to see Crisscross at the Greenbrier Mall.
Mm-hmm.
They've been wearing their pants backwards and doing all that old corny stuff. But like I say, the stuff we thought was corny is what gets the girls now.
Right.
So they got the girls. So they became popular just off getting the girls.
No doubt.
And they pants backwards. So we do the concert with them, and I don't forget how it turned out. But from that point on, that's when we started getting noticed.
Okay. Okay. But your very first song, let's bring it back. Your very first song, what influenced that? What made you say, you know what? I'm gonna write a rap. I'm gonna write a verse. I'm gonna take a stab at this. You know what I'm saying? What was that moment? What moment was that? Do you remember?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't remember?
It's been so long.
Nah. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel so from what you've been telling, what you've been telling us. I honestly feel, man. Seeing your grandmother go up there and play that guitar and that confidence and just the magic you seeing and everything. You had it in your DNA already. You had that in your blood to be an entertainer.
And not to mention, man, whenever you come from like adverse situations, man, shit grows. You have like
absolutely the adversity
right,
too, coming out of that.
Yeah, like
coming out of that.
If you just imagine if this man grew up in a mansion and he was in like whatever, and he had all of this shit and he didn't have nothing to worry about, he probably wouldn't have tried to do anything.
Nah.
Adversity makes kings. I'm telling you, man. That's when you
pressure,
make a diamond. You know what I'm saying?
Form diamond.
One thing I like about your lyrics, man. Like, so you got substance.
Thank you.
You have a lot of substance. Like we was in the parking lot listening to Treat 'Em Wrong.
Oh yeah, that's
and
my brother.
And Wake Up. Featuring Cujo Gooding.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So what inspired those songs? Treat 'Em Wrong had your brother, and rest in peace, to your bro. I don't know if you want to speak on that, but what inspired those songs?
First of all, let me say this. His brother, I knew his brother. That man was a Perry home legend.
Okay.
I'm not about to go no farther without saying that. Everybody knew that.
No doubt.
Everybody did.
No doubt.
I love that guy. And whenever say his name. And every time he saw me, that man ain't have nothing but good words.
Say his name. Your
Dexter
brother.
Dexter Franklin.
Okay.
Dexter Franklin.
Thank you.
Treat 'Em Wrong, a.k.a. Dexter Franklin.
Okay, Treat 'Em Wrong. Yeah, that track. Oh man. So
what inspired them tracks, man?
actually, like, by the time I got to that level, you know, them years, my whole life had changed. You know, I found, well, the Most High found me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Most High found me. You know, life change. You know, fatherhood. You know, adversities. You know, seeing most of my creativity and topics come from day-to-day living.
Right.
You know, my stuff is
Reality.
My stuff is real, like
Reality based.
Yeah, I ain't coming
it's
up
real
with no
TV for real. You know?
Right.
My music is my it's the soundtrack to my life. That's what inspired.
Got you.
Best way to put it.
Let me ask you a question. What was it like working with, you know, what's it like working with and being around Dungeon Family? Like, because
everybody don't get that.
In my mind, yeah, that's
not something that happens for everybody.
Oh nah.
You that's not exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like? And what did you get from that? What are the most important things you learned from being around greatness like that? Because they're great. Cujo is great. You know what I'm saying? Gip is great. CeeLo is great. They're all great. You know what I'm saying? So
Andre is great. Big Boy is great.
Big Boy is great, you know?
Despite what you said last week about the
I didn't say anything negative, bro.
No, you didn't say I'm just joking.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Man, it's just, I mean, I'm just truly thankful and truly blessed to be in their presence, bro. Like, and reason why I say that, because not just the fame of those guys, but just the knowledge that comes from them. Like, I always had the desire to be a real, you know, music artist, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, they are the example.
Yeah,
they are the example of 100% music pioneers, like with no drugs,
right?
No cut on it, like they the blueprint to. If this what you want to be,
super creative, man.
I'm talking about the whole 9 yards. They is the blueprint to how you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree, bro.
What's some of your other influences?
Oh man.
Who influenced you?
Yeah. Who are some of your biggest
influences? Yeah.
Well,
besides the Dungeon Family album.
Right.
I mean, just in hip hop.
That's obvious.
That's obvious. Yeah.
Wow. Black Thought.
Wow. Shout out to Black.
Wow.
What? I got to clap for that.
Yeah.
For that. I'm clapping for that.
Superior lyrics.
Yeah.
Yo, how many Black Thought conversations have we had?
Man.
Dog?
Several. Because that's a lyricist right there.
Man,
It always comes down to Eminem and Black Thought. It always comes down to Eminem and Black Thought when we talk about lyricists, dog.
Absolutely.
And
I got one more.
We could never iron that out.
Mr. Fab.
Right.
Okay.
Straight out of the Bay, baby.
I hear you.
Mr. FAB. I watched them a million times. I was spitting them freestyle. But Black Thought, Mr. Fab, Locksmith.
Yeah.
I mean,
Locksmith is L too.
I can't. These are my
So you like
five.
lyricists?
Come on, brother. I mean, the Lady of Rage.
Because I know. Look, I know you like this shit.
You put me up on that dog, fam, boy.
I know you like content, but you like lyricists. That's dope, man.
Come on, bro.
Because I look at things differently because I know you like substance and content.
Come on,
right,
bro.
That don't necessarily equate to lyricism. Those are you're talking about lyricists right there.
Yo, you
and
can,
that's
you can watch
That's
somebody
what's up.
sit up and listen to lyricists all day and walk right out of that room and spit some bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
For real, like whatever comes out of you comes out of you, and whatever goes into you goes into you. So it's sometimes it stays separate, and sometimes it stay together. But I mean, lyricists, just like you said, they don't necessarily mean. But in this case, lyricist equals lyricist. Like you actually, you know. So I mean, we grateful for that. You know what I'm saying?
What's some of the what's your most crowning achievement in your music journey? What would you say was like the highlight of your music journey?
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I obtained the knowledge to know how to start my own publishing company, LLC, and monetize my works, that was the epitome for my
Great answer, by the way.
Right?
Great answer.
A lot of people can learn from this because people are still not knowing how to do
to
this.
that point. Years. And my thing was, I mean, I like that question. I want to speak on this.
Yes.
Because this was real detrimental to me. I went years, bro. We talking about years of not knowing how to monetize my works.
Yep.
And I was just
I hear you.
all talent. And I hadn't got my business straight. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I can't blame nobody but myself for that.
Right.
You know, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because, like I say, I'm at the point now to monetize and to make money off this. But I just love doing it, bro. Like this was how I get stress off my chest.
Yeah. Man, that's great. And in the same look, on the flip side, what was your most, detrimental, like what was your lowest like point in the industry? Like what were some things that you were like, damn, I didn't see this coming, I didn't expect this? Like what were some of your biggest challenges or your biggest challenge,
To be honest with you, bro, I gotta say, brother, jealousy among my counterparts.
Right.
To be honest with you,
Okay.
that was the hurting. That was my
jealousy.
lowest. Yes, bro.
Was it from close friends? Was it from just onlookers, associates? Like where was it from? Everyone?
No, it was from the people I was working with.
Okay.
I'm a real I mean, if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you.
Right.
I'm a Taurus, so
Right.
once I lock in, I don't lock in with people easily. But when I lock in with you, I'm locked in with you. Like we finna make great music, we finna work, we finna study, I'm finna go down that road with you, on hands, And the thing is that I learned when you do that with people, if they see that you have a little bit more than them, or you a little bit more further along than they are,
Right.
they have a tendency to look at themselves and see you. They see you, and then they look at themselves,
Right.
and they don't see that they where you at, or they don't see that they is up to par like you, and that's when the jealousy set in.
Yeah.
So that's what hurt me the most. That's like
How do you deal with that, man?
man, I'm still dealing with it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a solo artist, because it really hurt my heart, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
I can tell, man.
that shit really hurt me, bro, because
Like your expectations just get shattered. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about shattered like a baby gets shattered. Seriously, bro, because like I don't have a jealousy bone in my body. Like I give a person a shirt. Like I used to write. Me and Sammy Sam used to write together. Like he took a lot of my stuff, and I didn't even give a damn. Like he can have that shit.
Right.
Think of this.
Yeah.
I got plenty of that shit.
Right.
And I became great from working with him. Like he would point out some things about me that I didn't know about myself.
Right.
Like I was a fan of him. Like I ended up working with a guy that I was a fan of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that shit blew my mind. Like,
Yep.
so you see me like my thing is, like I set out, like I say, once my skills changed, I set out I wanted to work with everybody who I grew up on. I grew up on Sammy Sam. I grew up on Goody Mob. Grew up on Kilo.
And you know what? You manifested all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying.
achieved all them goals.
You thought about that earlier in life.
Yeah.
And I resonate with everything you're saying because I've worked with a lot of people that I've admired, and
Absolutely.
in my mind was like, I would love to work with this person or do, and I've achieved achieved that. So that's fantastic.
You know what I'm finna manifest?
I know what you about to manifest, but I have one last question.
Nigga, you better make it fast.
What are you working on right now? Like
what are you working on right now?
What are you currently working on?
I just did about last weekend. I want to say last weekend. I think it was it was last weekend. Well, I did the Tiffany Real show a couple days ago.
Yeah, shout out Tiffany Real.
That's a friend. That's another friend of mine.
Not the fake one, the real one.
Yeah, she was on that show.
Oh man, that's my
Tiffany.
people.
Love
That's my
Tiffany.
peoples, bro.
Yeah,
We talked about you on that show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
man.
did.
See,
Yeah,
it's like
You gotta go
praise
back
God.
and get that.
Full circle.
Praise God.
So
bro.
what you working on?
Well, last week, I just did another single with Kilo.
Oh,
Kilo Ali. Shout out to Kilo Ali, man. Kilo been holding it down, man.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yo, man, the first time we ever heard cocaine, dog, we was like little kids, yo.
Bro, first of all, I didn't know nothing about that.
Elementary.
And we was like, this shit is incredible. It was just like the dopest shit that we ever heard, man. Shout out to Kilo, shout out to Born Homes, man.
So you got a track with Kilo.
Got a track with Kilo.
That's what's up. What else? What else? Are you working on an EP, album? What you working on?
Actually, I just started my LLC, T.R.O.Y Global.
Yes, shout out T.R.O.Y Global,
and
your LLC.
It consists of 4 sectors, and that's the music sector, that's the publishing sector.
That's business right there.
Oh yeah, and then
The homie ain't fucking around.
man, I got a friend of mine. Shout out to Mr. James, y'all. He's an inventor. He, I told him I would mention him on the show. Man, he just invented this gadget called Stay Alert, and it's a earpiece.
Say less.
Yes.
All them inventions.
Oh yeah,
Say less.
man. But
That's all they need to know.
Yeah, you're right. 'Cause he monetized.
Right. That's all they need to know for
So
now.
we got that going on. We working on a commercial on that.
Okay.
Stay Alert. And,
But it's patented and everything. It's all,
man, come on,
so
bro.
what
I
is
wouldn't
it?
even mention.
No, I want to know what it is.
It's
Real quick. I'm sorry.
it's an earpiece.
Yeah.
It's an earpiece. It's good for like people like truck drivers, people who doze off, who drive long distance.
Nice.
It chirp and make noise and it vibrate to
That's dope.
wake you up. So stay
That's
alert. Big
dope.
shout out to James. And last but not least,
everything.
I am gonna stab your ass in the. No, I don't. That man just unveiled the entire invention.
Yeah, but they already have it. It's on.
it's
They,
pa-
no,
oh,
they
yeah,
can't nobody-
it's online.
That's why I asked. It's on lockdown.
yeah, it's selling, bro. It's selling. It's selling. I can't nobody get this.
You been watching the show?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple
You
times.
know about I'm gonna let you finish? You know about our segment called I'm gonna let you finish?
No, you better know about the segment. You better know about the segment that I'm gonna ask this one viewer question, cuz. From Tracy.
Oh, what was the question?
All right, so it's not a question again. She has a situation.
This is the same Tracy?
No, there's only been one Tracy. So
Nah.
Tracy's getting married, and her husband wants to invite a friend of his who just happens to be an ex.
Tracy wants to invite an ex to her marriage?
Tracy wants to invite an ex to the marriage. Tracy's husband want to invite an ex to the marriage.
Wow.
Is that? Tracy says she don't want
the
no.
ex friends with the husband or potential husband? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, they friends. That's dope. That is dope.
Oh, yeah.
So again, Tracy's getting married.
Oh, the husband is
the
friends
husband
with
is friends with his ex, and he want to invite her.
Then yeah.
But
why not?
But Tracy's like, nah, I don't want no exes there. Is that a real problem, or is that just kind of like, yo?
No, I don't think it's a
It's
real
two ways
problem.
to look at it, right? It's two ways to look at it. If you secured in a relationship with your husband,
Exactly.
it don't matter
my
who's
point.
there. It don't matter who's there.
What do you think? What do you say, T-Dog? I mean,
Man, come on, bro.
oh hell no!
Joe, it's crazy.
I mean, wait.
It's different for men, though.
This is
It's
not a
different for men, though.
This is not a black and white situation, but I think it depends on the relationships. Like if everybody's aware of everybody and everybody has a relationship, and why not? You
From what I understand, and I did go back
Everybody's
and forth with her
cool with
a little
each
bit,
other.
try to get some details in regards to the situation. But
I'm just too new age with the shit.
you
know what I'm
good
saying?
with that?
Cool, but I'm new
good? So
age.
you good with your bride having her ex at the joint, yo? You good?
If I know him, if I know him, and I got hold up, listen, listen.
Goddamn
Listen, I'm gonna be, and I'm not. Yo, I'm not.
Quote from Biggie.
No bullshit.
The 10 crack commandment.
Now, how long? Look, there's a lot of questions. How long ago were they together? How long have you know what I'm saying? Like
they broke up 10 years ago.
how long have I known this dude?
You don't know him.
Oh well, that's a different story then.
Well, what's that? Then how does that even a thing? Like, why do you have to know him in order to accept it?
First of all, I'm not gonna have people at my wedding that I don't know.
That's just we should just start with that. Yeah, we should just start with that.
If I don't know you, why are you at my wedding?
Right. Well, then we should just start with
Then that. So yeah.
But it's different because when just like T-Dog saying, like, hey man, if it's a man, look, and one of my exes come to my
You
wedding,
say there's a double standard.
it is I didn't want to use that word. I didn't want to use the.
There's nothing. It has a negative connotation, but there's nothing wrong
people
with
react to the
double
word
standards.
double standards.
There are double standards. Period.
There are double standards,
And
but
it's
we don't have to.
acceptable.
We don't have
Like,
to
come on,
call
bro.
everything a double standard.
We're not calling everything a double.
I understand, but sometimes it's like this. When a man wants to be able to do something, he can do it. But if a woman try to do some shit, it's just like,
depends.
let's. So at the end of the day, I'm saying this. I feel you on it. If you know him, shit. I put it to you like this: y'all been broke up for 10 years.
I never spoke to him. I don't know this dude.
Even if that's the case, though,
that ain't happening.
Carmen Donis, let me finish, man. I'm gonna let you finish. So let me finish. Even if that's the case,
Yeah.
and you roll up on fam, you meet them, dap them down, chat with them. Look, man, there's not a woman.
Right before the joint.
Yeah, look, there's not a woman in this world.
Come on.
Nigga, right before the joint.
Nah.
There's not a woman in this world that you'll consider heavily that ain't been in the hands of another man.
Of course.
Come on,
I mean, we gotta be real, right?
Yeah, let's cut the shit.
I like that.
Let's cut the shit.
Yeah, but
now,
you're
that's
right,
gonna
though.
be
You're right,
when I
though.
do my solo podcast. It's gonna be called "Let's Cut." It's me and LA gonna. We actually gonna sit in the dark room and like battle each other.
cut the shit.
That's gonna be the premise.
Not
anyway,
a dark room though.
no.
Let's cut the shit.
Let's cut the shit. I don't care who you've dated. They done been in the hands of another man.
Right.
All right. So what are you gonna do? You gonna live your life in insecurity?
I never lived my life in this.
All right, then let's move on.
All right.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
Roses. Oh wait.
Rose.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
Wait. One last thing. This is right before Mother's Day, right? It's a Mother's Day edition.
Yeah.
What does Mother's Day mean to you?
Oh man, that's a deep question.
Hey man, I know your mama too. I remember your mama vividly. So I can't wait to hear the answer to this.
Wow, that's a good question.
And she loved both of y'all. And crazy.
I'm gonna say it like this. It just hit me. What Mother's Day mean to me is like when people pick up the Bible, the first chapter you go to, Genesis. Your mother, our mother is Genesis. So her day is Genesis, the beginning of life. Respect, appreciation. Wow.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Respect, appreciation. What about you?
Dog, everything you see,
I know, but I'm
everything you see is my mama.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I always tell people I'm the perfect combination of my mama and my daddy.
Right.
My dad was real dark skinned, my mom was really light skinned, and this is what came out of him.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that's cool about me came from my mama. And you could, however it is, you want to weigh that up. You want to be like, oh, you ain't that motherfucking cool, blah, blah, blah. But nigga, if I got one, you're cornball. If I got 0.1 ounce of coolness, it came from my mama, man. My mama gave me everything that's cool, easy going, and laid back.
Absolutely.
And anything that's militant and you know, and aggressive about me came from my dad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I actually use all of the tools that my mama gave me to get.
I know how much your mother meant to you.
Lights. Yeah. I know this, mom. I done kicked it.
I didn't know.
I done ate at the table.
Right.
Mama.
Playing cards and all that shit.
From mama.
So no, well, what? Show up.
Man,
I didn't personally know your mom, but I know your mom.
You know
because
me.
I know you.
Exactly. I'm telling
and
you.
I know how you felt about your mother.
Yeah.
So
I don't skip Mother's Day. I don't skip Mother's Day.
Not at all.
I tell you what, I go every day. I go up to that hill where she buried, and I sit in that grass. And there be flies, and there be ants in the grass, and I just talk, and I just talk, and I just talk.
Damn, man.
And I say, I know you saw it.
Messed me up, bro.
I know you saw it.
So for me,
that shit messed me up, bro.
let me tell you something. My
mom had passed.
You didn't know, bro?
Hell no, bro. Damn,
man, I'm sorry.
You didn't know she died, Tony?
Hell no.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, man. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, man.
So shout out to all the mothers out there, and to to those who lost their moms. You know what I'm saying? Because this day is a hard day for those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm blessed to have my mother still. I'll say this. So for me, Mother's Day to me means.
I knew my mama, man. Look, y'all just saw the homie walk off, man. He didn't know, but T.R.O.Y used to sit at the table with my mama, play cards with my mama. T.R.O.Y used to get plates from my mama, laugh with my mama. Man, and I thought everybody knew my mama passed, man, because that was my whole social media like stamp for a minute.
Yep. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And I didn't know. But look, man, y'all seeing that real raw emotion right now, man. The homie didn't even know my mom had passed, and he heard it for the first time.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say this, I'm grateful that my mom's still alive. You know what I mean? My mother, for me, like, my pops, sorry, bro. I mean, I didn't realize you didn't know either.
Yeah. I thought everybody knew.
Hold up, get yourself right. Get yourself right.
I apologize, y'all.
Nah, don't apologize, bro. You ain't gotta apologize.
Boy, we done lost some good people, man.
Yeah. This is real TV right here.
It's real TV.
You know what I'm saying? Raw. For me, like I said, again, I'm extremely grateful that my mom is still here. You know what I'm saying? My pops passed away when I was 12 years old.
Right.
So my mom pretty much raised me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm grateful because it's like this. My mom, to me, she, like, everybody that knows my mother loves my mother. They're like, oh, your mother is this, your mother's so great. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. I feel like, she's selfless. You know what I'm saying? like I said, everybody that knows her loves her. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to my mother. You know what I'm saying? And
Shout out
all
to
the
Mom
mothers
Duke.
out there. And
Shout out to Mom Duke.
yeah, Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? She did. You know, being a single mother is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Let me say
Being
that.
a single father is not
Can I
easy.
say something?
Being a single father.
A single parent is.
Can I say something? Like, I want to bring some light to this. You know, a lot of people don't understand, man. Like, a lot of us, you know, we raised by single parent mothers. And it's a lot of guys out there that's raised by single parent mothers, you know, and not to shun on the fathers, you know, but a lot of guys come out of single parent homes, you know, and they go on to do great things, you know, and because I'm actually dealing with a situation right now with my father, you know, and my mom had to deal with a lot of the you know, it's hard for a woman to raise a son, you know, dealing with that because they got the nurturing side, but they don't have the other side to how to, you know, make that boy turn into a man. Right. That's what the man's supposed to do. So when he put that burden on that woman, that takes a lot out of her.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I
feel you on that.
I just want to throw my, you know,
I feel you on that.
to the mothers.
To the mothers. So check this out. You've been watching the show.
Yeah.
You know about I'm gonna let you finish the segment. You'll catch on.
Okay.
Look,
okay.
you'll catch on. We just take two. We take two subjects. You know.
Yeah.
You know, we usually choose a pop culture or just a popular, you know, view on things.
Like last week I said
Nike or Adidas.
last week I said Rhapsody or Cardi B.
Right.
And then there was a giant conversation that came from that.
So
Okay.
So the gist of it, and I always chop it up whenever I say it, I always mess it up. But the gist of it is, I'll say something like Burger King or McDonald's.
Okay.
And if I say Burger King or McDonald's and you say Burger King, and I'm like, hold up, and I disagree with you. I'm like, I'm gonna let you finish, but McDonald's got the best fries.
Okay. It could be anything. It could be anything. Two people.
Bro, I love Burger King. Let's do it.
Well, that ain't gonna be it.
That ain't gonna be
that's
it.
the example.
It could be anything that two people
Look,
can
I ain't
compare.
trying to mess with fast food. Period. I'm really trying to get away from it.
Absolutely, me
but
too.
Anyway, so
Me too. I'm on that.
You want to go first?
I can't wait.
Oh shit! He said I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I got one.
And I don't know if everybody is familiar with. You might not be familiar. Everybody, you know, but I know that you may be familiar, and you may be too, since you know you're an artist yourself. But I had this conversation with my homeboy Ice, and he loves. All right, so this is I'm gonna let you finish. Jadakiss
Or Fab
or Benny the Butcher.
Oh, Benny.
Wow.
Yo, I just finished watching. Hold up, I'm gonna let you finish. I just finished watching. Drink Champs with Benny the Butcher. Yo, I like that dude a lot. I like the whole Griselda movement.
Me
you
too.
know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Like but I'm gonna say Jada. Because there would be no Benny without Jada.
Absolutely.
I hate to say it.
I agree with that.
And
Jada,
Benny the Butcher, though?
Benny the Butcher. And look,
He's the future.
Look,
He's the now.
my whole thing
And
is
the
like
future.
the reason why it's even a comparison, because some people are like, once you say Jadakiss name,
Jada.
you got to go high to start comparing. You got to start naming some legends. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you something. You also gotta look at longevity. I mean, to be holding them balls down like that for years. And they ran.
Jadakiss ain't never had a bad verse to me. Man, I never heard a Jadakiss verse.
Five Dead or Alive.
Come on,
What
bro.
about they shooting remix with Jada?
Cause I was listening
One of
to
my
it on the way
favorite
down.
bars.
Is it too loud?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, then let's just
sorry.
keep going. It's almost done.
Yo, Five Dead or Alive. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it.
Yeah, he got it.
So, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
This is why I said Jadakiss.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when rappers hit that peak, and like I'm gonna use T.I. for an example.
Yeah.
T.I. to this day can still rap his ass off.
Yes.
But can he hold an audience? Can he drop it? Can he drop something and we're gonna be like, yo, I'm about to go get that new T.I.
Yeah.
To this day, Jadakiss can drop something.
Yeah, that's true.
And niggas are like, yo, I gotta go listen to that shit. Yeah. It's only like a handful of motherfuckers that actually went past the 10-year mark.
Yeah.
That can still like hold an audience. And that's
the key.
But I'm gonna say this.
And Benny has not proved
Benny's
he can
new.
That's what I'm saying.
New.
So you can't.
I don't know why you even put them together.
So he can't win. So he can't win under those. Yo, Jadakiss can still hold.
Well, shout out Benny the Butcher.
Fam, I don't know whether or not you saw that Jadakiss the verses with.
Oh my goodness, he killed them.
Damn, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Man, he killed them dead, man.
Oh, he made them look like
he
they
introduced a whole new audience to his music.
Exactly, dog.
Because, you know, a lot of people that watch his verses don't always tune in for that.
But so we agree on that.
Like,
I think all three of us agree on that.
Man,
all three of us agree on that.
Boy, when I saw that, I was like, boy,
let me get.
Man, when I saw it,
Yeah.
What's your I'm gonna let you finish?
So my I'm gonna let you finish is Outkast
Quit playing.
or Goody Mob.
Oh, you gonna do it like that?
Oh, come on, don't do that.
I got to. So I'm gonna
Don't
tell
do
you.
that.
I'm gonna tell you mine
second
first.
time. This is the second time.
He
Why
done
you?
did that.
Hey man, you playing with the wrong shit.
Don't
York,
do
man.
that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
family. That's
Why you
family.
doing that?
I know.
That's
I did that on
family.
purpose. So
I ain't answering that shit.
Boy, I get on that.
I say
Outkast.
I say
No,
Outkast.
hell
no.
I say
Hell
Outkast.
no.
Y'all scared, but I'm gonna say Outkast.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Outkast.
And
Nah,
good
bro.
say if you
And
scared.
the reason I'm gonna
you
say
scared.
Outkast is because Andre, as far as lyricist,
Dog.
is
And you are
in
not
my
gonna
top
let
list.
Andre-
I got one question.
All right.
Can you imagine if you gave Goody Mob same beats?
They had the same beat.
I was gonna say they got the same producers. Yeah.
No, he's saying like they didn't have, but they had the same.
But you gotta realize LA pushed Cass.
way harder than they pushed Goody Mob.
You think?
Organized Noise pushed.
Goody Mob. Yeah.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
So 2 points I'm gonna make. To me, because it's bigger than the group, right? Andre went on to do acting, and he's actually to me, he's a really good actor. I'm not gonna say he's a great actor. He's a really good actor. CeeLo went on to have a solo career outside of Goody Mob, and his solo career to me has been great.
Right.
Great solo career. You understand?
Yeah.
So respectively in both of their and even what Big Boy did with Purple Ribbon, I wish he would have kept going with Purple
He
Ribbon.
didn't stop.
Okay, well, Purple Ribbon.
Right.
So they both are great groups because they transcended the group, right? They did things bigger than the group. But to me, if I'm just talking straight catalog and music, Outkast.
No, man. Listen, man. Listen.
And I put Andre on my top list.
All right, man. Listen, man. This is something that
I'll put him on my top list.
this is something
I'm
that I
sorry.
got to say to you as a Southerner. All right? Stop making
So
them,
I'm watching her fine ass walk through the back.
Stop
and
making
thinking to
them kind of
myself, that is the
comparisons,
shape of
man.
things to come.
Yeah, I agree with it. I agree with that. Don't do
Stop
that.
making them kind of
That's
comparisons,
family.
man.
But you know what?
Yo,
But you know
but
what?
you know what?
Can I say one question? Can I say one thing?
Don't do that shit, guys.
One thing.
Twice upon a time there was a wait, what?
Oh, you ain't heard CeeLo solo album?
I have.
Bitch Killer?
What?
See, you taking
a lot-
Andre,
it's a
but you ain't looking. Okay, if you pull one of them brothers out of the group, pull CeeLo out of there. CeeLo sang too. CeeLo got, man.
The thing,
But that was my point last week.
The thing is,
about
the
Andre
thing is,
3000,
the thing
and they
is,
crucified me.
and we
You
gonna,
can't take
I'm gonna
just
try
think
to
straight
end
out
it.
of the
I'm gonna try
group.
to end it with this. I'm gonna try to end it with this for the second time. You cannot make that compare. We can't make that comparison
I
because
wouldn't get involved with that.
you can't make that comparison because the Goody Mob.
Why not?
Man, the Goody Mob got songs that are rock. I actually don't feel like you heard the Goody Mob catalog.
Nah.
I'm pretty not the way. I don't know, cuz you heard some hits.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard the catalog.
You don't know, cuz you know
Man.
me. Giving me left hand dap, P Funky and ride shotgun and scope. I'm with the broke out son, the cool breeze.
What?
Boy, look, man.
Oh,
Soul food alone.
It's some
Soul food alone.
soul. Look,
Yeah, I love Soul Food.
Soul Food
Alone.
might actually be one of the greatest Southern albums ever.
Shit.
Ever.
And I played it.
So
And
that's
I
the
played
thing.
it, and I
So it's
love
hard
it.
to make.
And I
so-
love it.
So it's hard to
And
make.
I love it.
But anyway,
So
with that being said, we're gonna go on to Roses.
All right.
So
All
you know
right.
what Roses is.
Yeah.
You know what
Roses is basically you giving a shout out to somebody who's still alive. You basically saying, I appreciate you. You still alive. And I want to tell you before you leave here. And they could be anything. You damn right. You
We
can go.
usually,
you can be first.
yeah.
You can be first.
You mean artist wise?
We usually
Anybody.
do pop. Anybody
Anybody.
relative. Like,
Man, we done did
wanna
we done did
we want the
actress,
audience in
actor.
on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be politicians. It could be actors, actresses. It can
It
be
can
singers.
be anybody as
could
long
be-
as they
yeah.
are alive.
Yeah.
And you want to recognize their contributions
Right.
to you being great.
Well, shit, my mother.
That is.
There you
And
go.
what,
right?
and what
love it.
better and what
Mother's
better
still alive,
time to do that?
71 years old.
Yo.
Oh.
Oh man. Salute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a Mother's Day edition of
my mother.
Uncivil podcast.
I mean, look at me. Let me take one quick second to reflect. I mean, bro, it was hard. Like I say, you know, I'm gonna give you this little. They thought I wasn't shit. I survived the red brick. The low down and dirty monkey niggas couldn't drill me. They all stopping salt cause my stacks got filthy. I'm straight out of them bricks. Perry Holmes took over shit. Them bricks will get you hit for fucking around on some nigga shit. They mad cause my swag raw and still I'm killing it. They mad cause my pad fight for real that I'm living it. I'm blessed by the best. Yahweh is the true Elohim. Stay out the trap, stack your cheese on every lick. They scoping for the hope and trying to act like they fuck with me. Stuck with me through thick and thin. We pop like some bubbly. I'm falling out with niggas who coming around with that fuckery. I'm scrapped with them arms, extra shells and triggers. I recognize them niggas. I coulda hit them. Cause shit, I got killers. My mother was there.
Right. That's some real
Love
shit.
it. Love it.
That's some real shit, big dog. That's some real shit.
That is
Some
some real shit.
I'm fucking with it the long way.
Yeah.
My
Strong one.
roses.
Yeah. I keep that. That's where we
Fire.
came from.
Check them out, please, please, please. And we're gonna shout out all your platforms so they can, you know. I'm telling you, this what we was listening to earlier.
No, that shit the real move. That shit the real move.
You got something to say.
And we don't.
And I speak to the youth too. I speak because when we came up at West Fulton, we had Big Brothers of Atlanta.
Right.
We need to bring that back as black men. That's what they meant. This it takes a village to raise these kids.
Yep.
These kids is missing two things.
What they missing?
They missing Big Brothers of Atlanta and they missing the grandparents.
Yep.
That's why they out there.
My roses.
What's your roses, big dog?
Of course, I'm gonna give roses to my mom, but I got another set of roses. But
All right.
you know, roses to my mother, Gloria Ward. I'm gonna say her name, Gloria Ward. You know what I'm saying? Roses to my mom. You know, she held it down when my dad. You know, my dad passed away when I was young.
Right.
Held it down. She, you know.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, she did a bang up job. She did, you know, look, this is me.
Show
This is the product. I'm the product
Man,
of that.
did an excellent job.
So check this out. Second set of roses goes to Mama Lopez. This is
Lisa
Left Eye
Lopez's mom.
Lopez's mother.
Yeah.
Raindrop Lopez's mother. Ronald Lopez's mother. That's Left Eye's mother. I'm sending her roses because anytime I've called her to do anything, an interview, which we will have her on the show, by the way.
man,
I should
great.
probably, you know, we'll have her on soon. anytime I reached out to her, she obliged. You know what I'm saying? Their family has been like really gracious to me. You know what I'm saying? I've done interviews with them. They're very, very spiritual people, by the way. And I say spiritual, not religious. You know what I'm saying? They're spiritual, very spiritual, in tune, fantastic, just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. And Mama Lopez is just something else. Like if you met her, like she has a presence. This is a woman that has a presence. You know what I'm saying? She steps in the room, you feel her energy. So, you know, shout out to Mama Lopez.
My roses go out to my aunt, man, Janice Taylor, and this is the reason why. My mom passed away in 2011, and like you know, I don't know whether or not you guys don't know what it's like for you to lose that. Your mother is the only person in the entire world that she is the first person that you've ever known. She is the only person in the world that you've never not known. Just let that sink in for a second.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never. That was like me and you said. I met you in the second grade, so that means in the first grade I didn't know you.
Absolutely.
I met you at Rich's, so before that I didn't know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I met you at Archer, but before I didn't know you. So it was a period that was a time I existed and I didn't know people. I never not known my mother.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She's the very first person that you've ever met.
Wow. You know what? Damn, that's solid,
awesome, bro. Let that sink in.
I'm sorry.
We knew each other before Archie. We met each other at T.R.O.Y gym.
Wow. Make that correction.
All right.
They can't hear him.
Wow.
Yeah. So I met LA before Archer. I met him at T.R.O.Y gym.
Come on. This is history being recorded.
But you know, let LA tell it I was in the mansion. Like he think I was like nigga, I lived in Hollywood. Yeah. Everybody say that comparatively. Everybody thought because you lived in the show me you nigga. What you say comparatively? Right. Okay. It was up top. Yeah. You wasn't up top. Hell no. You wasn't up top.
But my question is, LA, you out of T.R.O.Y?
He out of T.R.O.Y, man. Hell yeah, man. That man out of T.R.O.Y, man.
You out of T.R.O.Y?
That's a rite of passage to be from T.R.O.Y. I get that.
That sound like Fort Greene back in the day.
Let me ask you a question. Are you Lil
Projects
right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right. I just don't have
come on. You the Lil Lawrence, you know,
am I right in saying that?
No, you
goddamn,
100% correct. You 100% correct. But since I'm not from there,
you know what I'm talking about. Goddamn, Corey. Corey Warner.
Man, that's his folks, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
People, man.
Bro, hold up, man.
That's that man people, man.
I don't know what they talking about because I'm not from here. But
the fuck out of here. You Lil Lawrence who Corey Warner used to tell me
what they're
about.
talking about.
Y'all used to work together. Because he stayed on Martin Luther King in the apartment. Get the fuck out. This shit coming to me. I apologize, bro. This some shit. Because he used to tell me this, and he was telling me about you. He used to ride the bus with me on the 73. I used to drop him off at Martin Minor.
I lived out there with him.
Wow.
Hey, man, LA recorded some of my best songs.
Bro, but I didn't know he was talking about you.
Yeah, man. LA been a staple.
I apologize, man. I apologize, because this shit just hit me, though. It just hit me like,
hey, man,
this shit hit me. Man. Bro, Corey used to have a lot of my shit.
Just like Trump got a lot of my shit. Hold up, he held me hostage years ago playing some old tracks that he got of mine, that he won't release to me.
Shit to me.
Yeah,
I
he got some old tracks of mine he won't release to me.
Hey, man, don't tell nobody that shit. I just told y'all.
I'm about to be. It's like the lot trying to get out of the Puffy deal.
Represent my auntie, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now shit like a match made in heaven, man. Let me get this shit out of my mind, man. We talking about my contract.
Let me out of my contract. I'm about to do a hot. B103 Hot
To all the
97.
people that's watching this show right now, I want to apologize for how it went completely off the fucking rails. Listen, man, my auntie Janice was the first. She lived in Perry Home. My grandma from Perry Home. Everybody from Perry Home except for me, and I'm gonna admit that my mama from Perry Home.
Wow.
My brother lived there for a second until he was 5, and then they moved to Shawnee. So
Yeah.
and everybody think that was shit was the Jeffersons, but it wasn't. Though.
Yeah,
It was like,
meat.
meat
Meat
from
with
Perry
the
Home,
with
right
the
with the
nose,
Nova,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody from Perry Home.
The shit, bro.
That shit is
Your phone was the shit.
the only thing that separate where I live from Perry Home was bushes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
All right, so listen. My auntie,
Is it Miss Brennan?
yeah, Gina, you talking about Gina?
I still remember.
Yeah. That's me, but that's me, mama.
The shit, bro.
Now don't fuck with the shit, man.
With the
Big
Chevy
time.
Nova.
With the Chevy Nova.
So look, we're about to close this segment, but
Hey man, not without me recognizing my aunt, dog.
Oh,
I'm finna
yeah,
do it.
no.
I'm finna do it,
And that's
dog.
what I was about to
My
say.
auntie,
I was
my
about to-
auntie was the youngest.
layup.
My
Yeah.
auntie was the youngest out of all of her sisters. She was the first person that actually went international. She went to Germany.
Yeah.
She showed me that you can get out of your box.
Right.
You gotta show somebody that, because otherwise, you know what I'm
love
saying,
that.
I would have never been. I would have never.
She showed you that.
She
was the
showed
first
me
person
that
to really
it's
show
all
you
right for you to go and do something else.
Wow.
It's all right. So and right now, since my mom and a lot of her sisters and everybody's passed, she is the matriarch of our family right now. And she just retired. And she just retired and turned 60. Yeah.
Praise
So
God. Auntie Brennan, right?
Auntie Janice.
Shout out to
Janice. Auntie Janice.
Auntie Niecy. My Auntie Niecy.
shout out to
My
her.
Auntie Niecy, man. Shout out to her, man. And that's what my roses go to. I want you to know I love you. I'm giving you your roses today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate you today. And happy Mother's Day. I love you.
Yo, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all the single mothers, all the mothers that's going through it, all the mothers that's striving. You know what I'm saying? Keep striving.
All the moms, dog.
All the moms.
All the moms.
All the mothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
And this has been
The Uncivil War Podcast. Yo,
Yes,
with your
sir.
man D-Trill,
Yep,
Karma
and Karma
Donna,
Donna.
and today that boy T.R.O.Y.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
That's the name him and Damo gave me.
I'm just
Ta-da.
That nigga LA.
Where can they find you?
Oh, man. I mean, you can go on Apple Music. I'm on Spotify. I'm in Google Play. Man, I'm on all major music platforms. And my IG is TFranklin274 on IG. You can catch me anywhere.
Do it.
I'm live and direct.
I say do it. Listen to that
And
music.
I co-sign, like I really
Double co-sign.
Not even that matters. You know what I'm saying? Check
Right.
it out for yourself.
Check it out for yourself.
But
Absolutely.
I
Fuck with
definitely
him, not
co-sign
without
with his
him.
music.
There you go.
A lot of substance. Again, we'll see you next week.
We love y'all.
Love you.
Not some of y'all though. Now.
Nah, we love
Now,
all of y'all.
all of y'all.
Come on now.
All of y'all.